Welcome back to Planet Coast and to the project Occasional 2. In the last episode we continued expanding the village along the main street. Guess what? Today we're expanding it even further. By the end, the courtyard in front of the castle will be fully built all the way up to the second watchtower. I could imagine placing more buildings on the right side of the castle as well, similar to what we did with the watchtower/wine cellar on the left-hand side. Yeah, there's nothing for the guests to celebrate over there, but visually it makes sense that the residents settled around the castle on both sides, not just one. Okay, but first, what we're building today. Next to the watchtower, we construct two buildings. A larger one, the one we're working on right now, includes shops and finally a washing room and a staff building. That should cover the needs of both guests and employees in this area. I'll extend the platform and the castle wall off screen to make room for the watchtower and a second, much smaller building. Unlike the other tower, this watchtower will have a square footprint. Visually, I like the mixture of round and flat buildings, but it's much harder to place scenery at the correct angle on round buildings. Try placing stickers, like cracks in the masonry, on a round surface. The stickers and ivy pieces are designed for flat surfaces and simply don't work very well on curved ones. Either the edges float in the air or parts of the sticker disappear inside a round building piece. Well, this watchtower is actually stuffed. A soldier stands in front of it and makes sure no one causes trouble. Allow me to introduce Edgar. You'd think the guards are bundled up warmly, but Edgar seems a bit chilly, and he's standing close to a campfire. Hopefully he won't get sick. No need to worry, there won't be a defensive emergency anytime soon. It's been ages since we have an incident with a minotaur from the mythology area, so it's perfectly fine for Edgar to take a break by the fire. Speaking of breaks, it's time for a talking pause. I've put together a few songs for you that, well, let's say they're not exactly relaxing tracks that support deep meditation. I'll be right back.
paralyze, 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 paralyze.
Then again, earlier I mentioned the idea of adding more houses on the right side of the castle. While building the second, smaller structure, I got the idea to create a passage through the castle wall, giving this area another access point. Well, I can think about that in a future episode. For now, let's focus on building the castle. That has a kind of higher priority at the moment. Let's approach it in the same way we did with the factory. If the interior gets too overwhelming, we'll split the building phase into inside the castle and outside the castle, just to add a bit of variety in the theme of a video. And speaking of variety, I deliberately choose a very detailed building style for this area, fully aware that it slows down progress in the park. But now I'm wondering, how do I go back? When we move on to the next themed area, will I still be able to build less detailed structures and still like them? Tricky. Another tricky thing is placing objects. Yes, I've complained once or twice that advanced move placement is getting harder. And in the last video, you asked about the frame rate during recording. Honestly, I haven't measured it yet. So far, I've only noticed stuttering when riding coasters, but the delay when placing objects might also be related. I can see a connection there. I guess I'll have to start a new park at some point. Oops, did I really say that out loud? Well, we can still keep ourselves busy here for a while. But for now, everything works fine, so let's head into the cinematic shots. Folks, thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll see you all in the next one.